In the shadow of the imposing Tabak Mountains lies a secret that has fueled empires and buried legends. The Korean goldfield, KGF 4 generations. This vein of immeasurable wealth was ruled by iron fists, guarded by death itself. But a single promise, whispered by a dying mother to her son in the slums of 1950's Seoul, was destined to shatter this dynasty of despair. The world would come to know him as Jur, but his story begins not with a crown, but with a vow made in the pouring rain, to find the gold and become king of the mountain. This is the tale of Korean Gold Fury. From the ashes of a war-torn childhood, Jur rises, we jump to the 1970s, where he's a feared assassin in the Mumbai underworld, an untouchable force known for his cold efficiency. But a briefcase full of cash means nothing to him. A single coin is all he takes, a chilling reminder that his currency isn't money, it's power. His true target lies across the sea. His loyal sidekick, Venata, warns him. KGF is a fortress, a hellhole run by the gold tyrant, Kyoda, and his savage air. Slaves dig until they drop, their hopes lost in the suffocating gold dust. Bajur holds a locket, containing a tiny gold nugget, his mother's legacy. He's not just seeking riches, he's seeking retribution. He plans to show Kyoda that gold doesn't just buy loyalty, it buys fear. After a whirlwind montage of toppling syndicates across Asia, leaving his signature Z carved into every fallen throne, Jur finally arrives at the fog-shrouded border of KGF. Kurta's lieutenant greets him with a rifle, but Jur's declaration echoes with chilling confidence. Tell Kyoda Amina's son has come to collect his due. What follows is not a negotiation, but a storm of fury. Jur disarms the guards single-handedly, a blood of fists and righteous anger, proving that his will is more powerful than any weapon. He has arrived, and the very foundations of KGF are about to tremble. Jur enters the main mine, a vision of hell on earth. Thousands of chained slaves toiled under the whip as Kyoda watches from his gold cane throne, boasting that the gold of KGF built Korea's shadows. Dragging the lieutenant's corpse behind him, Jur shatters the silence. Your kingdom reeks of sweat and lies, he declares. Hand over the fields, or I'll bury you in them. Kyoda, blinded by arrogance, laughs and unleashes his son Adi. An epic duel erupts amidst the chaos of the mine. Jur, using chains as whips and the environment as his weapon, ends the savage air's reign by impaling him on a drill bit. With a final cold whisper I promised, he ignites the first spark of rebellion among the enslaved. Kyoda, shaken but not broken, conspires with his shadowy allies, corrupt Korean general, and an international arms dealer. Their plan is to drown Jur in his own ambition, using spies and poison to undermine him from within. They even turn to Rina, a fierce union leader who has become Jur's closest confidant and lover, hoping to use her against him. But Rina's loyalty is to the people. She warns Jur that the world is closing in CIA shadows. Russian mercenary Skirda is calling in every favor. But Jur's resolve is unshaken, he tells her, till the last nugget falls, pulling her into an embrace just as a raid begins. In a spectacular firefight, Jur unleashes a storm of machine gun fire, turning the mine into a deadly fireworks show of exploding gold. The conflict escalates into a loud war. The night sky over KGF is filled with drones, and the earth trembles with the rumble of tanks. The freed slaves, now Jur's loyal warriors, hold the line against impossible odds. The legend of Jur, the gold ghost, spreads like wildfire, making governments tremble. During a massive airstrike, Jur performs a godlike feat, climbing a crane and shooting down helicopters with a stolen RPG roaring, "You bomb shadows, I'll eclipse your sun." The battle for KGF has become a battle for the soul of the nation, and Jur stands at its epicenter, an unstoppable force of nature. In the chaos of war, betrayal strikes. The corrupt general turns on Kyoda, attempting to seize the gold fields for himself. But Jur, a ghost in the machine, has already infiltrated the war room. In a brutal hallway massacre, he carves a path straight to the throne. The final confrontation is set. The general and Kyoda face each other, only for Jur to burst in, soaked in rain and blood. He dispatches the general with a single, bone-shattering punch. In my world, he states, there's only the throne ... and the dirt beneath it. Kyoda, in a last desperate lunge, attacks with a gold dagger. Jur hurls him through a window, sending the tyrant plummeting into the mineshaft, his scream echoing as he vanishes into a cloud of the very gold dust he worshipped. Standing on the precipice, Jur opens his mother's locket. "Cursed! No, Ama. It's free." As the sun rises, the freed slaves flood the fortress, chanting his name. Rina, wounded but alive, stands by his side. "What now, king?" she asks. Gazing at the dawn of a new era, Jir gives his answer. "Now, we build. But remember gold buys chains. Power, breaks them." The narrator concludes that while KGF fell silent, the legend of the man whose promise forged a dynasty would echo forever. But wait. A post-credits scene teases a new threat from the depths, clutching a glowing nugget, whispering, "The gold calls. Jor will fall." The story, it seems, is far from over. What a concept! It's an incredible blend of action, drama, and epic myth. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the script for KGF. Korean Gold Fury. What an absolute roller coaster. It takes the spirit of the original and plants it firmly in a new, exciting landscape. Let me know in the comments what you think of this concept and who you would cast as Jor. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.